fans, it's still only May, but summer will be here before you know it. So there's no better time than the present to make sure you'll be part of the action this summer with a full or partial season ticket plan. Don't miss out. For information, stop by any stadium window and say hello to one of our friendly ticket agents. They'll find the plan to suit your needs.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Charles Gates is at the plate as he takes a cold strike one.
First pitch, 7-11.
Here comes the 0-1. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike two.
This is part of what makes him one of the best pitchers in the game. He pounds strikes, and his stuff is really tough to make contact with. And when you fall behind 0-2, good luck.
And he takes strike three called on the fastball. Then the leadoff man is gone to start the evening. Didn't mess in that at-bat.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. Right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
Mike Yastrzemski digging in at the plate. Pitch is popped up. And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the second out. And here's how the visiting San Francisco Giants line up in this one. Danny, who stands out to you?
Matt, I know that they're looking for a lot more from Mike Yastrzemski today. Last month, he turned in less than 20 hits. He's just been real inconsistent. That's not terrible, but it's not good either. And he's a guy that they need to be productive. I'm looking for a bounce back here.
Next, it'll be Buster Posey, and the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. Now the first pitch. A ball and no strikes. And it's fouled away. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Down the left field line and deep. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Frozen on strike 3 for the final out of the inning. Giants down in order. Nothing for the Giants in their first try. The Dodgers' first swings are next. You're watching MLB Network. Anthony DeSclafani will be the man on the mound for the G-men. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, we're going to get a chance to look at a guy that is a little bit up and down throughout points of his career. A career ERA just over 4. When he's good, he can be really good. And when he's bad, well, let's just say he can be pretty bad at times. But it'll be interesting to see which one we see. He's a little bit of Jekyll and Hyde. Hopefully he's going to be a little bit more Jekyll than Hyde in this one here today.
Here's Mookie Betts. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Now here it comes.
Hey.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. High and deep down the left field line. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
He put up a pretty good battle at the plate right there. They finally get him on a 1-2 pitch, but you could see that he wasn't laying down without a fight. He really made the pitcher earn that strikeout.
And that'll bring up the versatile Max Muncie, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Muncie has a batting line residing in the 230s.
You know, Matty, you could throw out batting average when you're working with an OPS north of 800. This guy does damage and would be in my lineup every day of the week.
And that's the second out.
Batting third.
Time now to check out how the hometown Dodgers line up in this one. How do they go about taking down their division rival, Mark DeRosa?
You want to talk about a team's worst nightmare. That's what this lineup possesses. They lead the league in on-base percentage. I don't care if it's hits, walks, hit by pitch. Does not matter. They are finding ways to create traffic on the base pass almost every inning. And eventually, someone's going to catch a gap, and that usually means 2 to 3 runs in a victory.
As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
Yastrzemski's got it for out number 3. 1, 2, 3 go the Dodgers. And this is still a 0-0 ball game. Digging in will be Alex Dickerson, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. And now the first pitch. Started the breaking ball far too inside that time. Laid off for ball 1. Well, fans of good pitching are in for a treat today. What can we expect from today's matchup, guys?
I know everyone loves the long ball, Matty, but this is why I pay the price of a ticket right here. 2 of the game's best, 2 of the hardest throwers competing at the top of their game. Dan, you have to love this stuff.
You know, D-Row, we thought coming into this one it was going to be a low-scoring affair. Both of these pitchers look like they're locked in early, and runs are going to be really difficult to come by. They both look like they're on point so far.
When the pitcher on the mound's establishing this kind of heater, you got to come off everything else and find a way to get that bat head in the zone.
And he fouls this one off. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Man, this guy's a grinder. Fouls off good pitches and doesn't seem to swing at the ones just off the corner. This guy's a pitcher's nightmare.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Fouled away.
You know, taking you inside the mind of a batter right here, you can't get in auto swing mode. You still have to control the strike zone.
Just hung in there on that one. Another try at 2-2. Lifted the other way down the left field line. Another 2-2. Finally wears him down as he strikes him out after a prolonged battle. That was good stuff. Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford. He brings an average in the 260s into this one. First pitch of the AB on its way. And that's taken for strike one.
Hey, that's a heck of a pitch right there. If he's able to execute with that type of velocity, fastballs up and in, I can't imagine. Not only is he going to break a ton of bats today, but he's going to open up that down and away with the soft stuff later in the game.
And there's out number 2.
Batting 6, the second baseman, Donovan Solano.
Stepping in next, Donovan Solano. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. First offering on its way. In there for strike one, 0-1. That fastball was a lively one. You could hear the pop of the glove all the way up here.
Hey, I admit I'm a little biased. There's nothing better than that pop of a glove on a good fastball. Looking forward to hearing a lot more of that pop the rest of this one.
Sent on the ground out to second. Scooped up. Throw to first with time to spare, and the side is retired. Giants are down 1-2-3. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Bottom of the inning now, and that brings up Will Smith.
For the Dodgers, the catcher, Will Smith.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
Nope. That's inside.
That finds the zone, a called strike. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Carl Dickerson.
Hey, D-Row, one of the things you have to be aware of as a hitter from Carl Dickerson, he'll call that high strike.
Yeah, he will. So you better be on top of your game with 2 strikes, because if they elevate, good chance Carl Dickerson's punching your ticket. That's just too much velocity upstairs to get good wood on it. It's going to have to lower his sights.
And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
The batter will be Gavin Lux. As the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. The numbers coming in. He's at 255, 3 homers and 23 driven in. The windup and the 0-1. A swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there. 2 away.
Hate to be Captain Obvious here, but he looks great to begin the start. That's already 3 Ks for him in the first 5 hitters. It'd be awesome to see him keep up this pace.
So here is Chris Taylor trying to avoid becoming the 3rd strikeout victim of the inning here. Now here's the pitch. Here's the 0-1 pitch.
Oh, that's low.
grounded to short. There is Crawford. Throw cleanly into first, and that ends the inning. The love of the game runs deep with these folks. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. So now to the plate, Jason Vossler. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Now here's the pitch. Softly hit here to the left side. And that's the first hit in this one for the Giants.
Hey, sometimes that's how a rally gets started right there. I know it's a soft liner, but leadoff man on usually poses problems.
And that'll bring up Steven Duggar. Fouled off. And he's got that batting lineup near the 300 mark entering play. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out. So 1 gone here in the San Francisco third, and so the pitcher will bat next. That brings up Anthony DeSclafani. Here's the first pitch. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. And he is in there.
Well, he took a risk with the decision to throw to second instead of taking the sure out at first. Not sure if someone was yelling for him to go to second, but we know now it was the wrong call.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Charles Gates comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1.
The offense better get it going right here, because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
Soft liner towards short. That's in there. Base hit. He'll come home with it. And this will not be close, and the run will score easily.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%. Not trying to do too much. Able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
Stepping in now, Mike Yastrzemski. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Here's the 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
And there are 2 away now.
The catcher, number 28, Buster Posey.
Next, here is Buster Posey. Looking to minimize the damage here.
That elevated fastball right there, that is the biggest change in the game today for me. When I first came up, a lot of guys working that Greg Maddux east to west.
And he lays off here. It's a ball and a strike to the Giant backstop.
You know he wants that on the mound, especially if it would have made the count 0-2. Didn't get it, though, so now you have to make another quality pitch on 1-1.
The 1-1 pitch. And it's fouled away. From the stretch, the 1-2. Fly ball right down the line in left. Left fielder is on the move, and he makes it as just the 1 run comes across in the inning. 2 hits for the Giants lead to a run in the inning. Matt Beatty stepping in. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. Now here's the first offering. Weak grounder back to the mound. And there's one away.
Batting 8th, the left fielder, Yoshi Tsutsugo.
So bases are empty with 1 out now. And up next will be Yoshi Tsutsugo. First offering on its way. And he fouls this one off. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. A windup and the 0-2 pitch.
I got count 1 and 2.
Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Yastrzemski is there. 2 down.
Batting 9th, the pitcher, Walker Buehler.
So the bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the pitcher, Walker Buehler. Now here's the pitch. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
Oh, man, was that a hack. He's trying to create his own run support with a swing like that.
I had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
You know what that ugly swing tells me right there? This guy's got his good slider working. That thing's got depth and bite.
Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. Dodgers down in order. It remains 1-0. All set for the start of the 4th. And into bat next, it'll be Alex Dickerson.
The left fielder, Alex Dickenson.
Here's the pitch. Check swing called strike. 0-1. Swinging a ball hit on the ground.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
Trying to send him packing for the 2nd time. Fouled away.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on. And if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
The next 0-2. Lifted the other way down the left field line. Fouled off. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take. And he's down on strikes for the 2nd time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
Brandon Crawford digging in next. So go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. The windup and the 0-1. Ground ball sent back up the middle, and that finds its way into center for a 1-out base hit.
He had him on the ropes right there. Count leverage, 2 strikes against the batter. He's going to have to put that into memory bank because that guy made a nice 2-strike approach right there. Made a nice 2-strike adjustment.
At the plate, Donovan Solano, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And it's fouled away. Crawford leads off first with 1 away. Lifted down the line in left. The next 0-2. Liner towards second, but this is hauled in by the second baseman.
Now batting, third baseman, Jason Vossler.
So the next to bat will be Jason Vossler. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. From the belt, the pitch.
Hey, I still believe in my heart the best pitch is a well-executed fastball down and away, and that's exactly what that is. He swings at that. That's off the end of the bat. That's not hard contact at all, and that's an easy out for the defense.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. Smoke toward third. Turner has it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Giants leave 1. They lead it 1-0. Mookie Betts back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, man. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Here it comes. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Grounder down the line at third, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2.
You can definitely tell with that foul off right there that he's picking up spin on this pitcher's off-speed stuff. Maybe expect a fastball on this next one.
Again, he sends it out of play. Here's another 0-2. And he fouls this one off.
Hey, have an AB right here. I know it's frustrating the heck out of the pitcher. You keep fouling these pitches off, maybe one misses over the heart of the plate.
That misses 1-2.
After multiple pitches were fouled off, it gets a little disappointing as a pitcher. So you think, say, I'm going to throw one way off the plate and see if he'll chase it. Didn't happen.
Skied down the left field line. And he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning.
Second baseman.
Next up is Max Muncie. Here's the first pitch. Good pitch there as he gets him to swing underneath it for strike one.
Hey, he's rolling so far in this one as we head into middle part of this game. How about 90% of his first pitches have been for strikes? If he continues to do that, he just might finish this one.
The 1-1 home.
Ball 2. Count 2-1.
Dodgers have yet to break into the hit column here. Just off the inside part of the plate. It's 3-1.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
Pulled toward right center field. Duggar is camped under this one. 2 gone.
Now batting, third baseman.
Digging in next, Justin Turner flew out last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1. Now a swing, and the barrel of the bat breaks in two that time. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is... Stepping in once again is Steven Duggar. He'll start things out as we begin the fifth.
Number 6, Steven Duggar.
First pitch on its way. Left side, but well foul. Below the zone, a swing and a miss. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Fastball got him looking, as that had two-seam action on it. One gone. One out, base is empty, and so the pitcher will bat next. That brings up Anthony DeSclafani. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a hot shot toward third. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. And this one bounds around against the wall. And this throw gets away from him.
Now batting.
Not to minimize the hit here because it was a double all the way, but the wheels kind of came off defensively, and he's on third because of a bad throwing miscue.
Into the box now, Charles Gates, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. The 1-0 home is a fastball in off the plate for a ball.
This would seem like an easy RBI situation. 2-0 count, runner in scoring position, but you have to know there's an open base, and he might be pitching around you.
From the belt, the pitch. Grounded slowly to the left side. And indeed, he'll take only the out at first as the run comes in to score.
And here with the infield back, they were giving him the run on the ground ball, so he just takes advantage of that and drives the run home. Good approach.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. The windup and the 0-1. Fouled away. Two out, nobody on. And now a ball hit pretty well down that right field line. This has some carry to it, and it is gone. Home run. A solo shot down the line in right. 7 home runs for him on the year now, as the Giants have now taken a 3-0 lead.
Yeah, and if you remember the previous pitch, he couldn't get around on a fastball and was mad at himself. Well, there's nothing to be mad about anymore unless you're the guy standing on the mound wondering what just happened.
The catcher, number 28, Vossler.
And that'll bring up Buster Posey. As he'll go after the first pitch and promptly line one into left center field, and that's going to get down for a base hit. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double.
Just goes to show you, if you're going to throw that two-seam fastball away, which I don't think is the best pitch anyway, you better start that thing out of the zone and let it work its way back to the corner. With this one, it started out on the...
He's under it, and that ends the inning. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, including the home run, 1 Dodger error, and 1 man left on. Home half of the 5th coming up. The Giants lead it 3. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with Dave Roberts, the Dodgers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far, and he was pretty blunt in saying they're just not having very good at-bats. They haven't had a single guy on base yet, so it's starting to feel a little desperate down here. But he said they've unfortunately just been faced with some really great pitching today. The key going forward is to find any way they can to get him out of his rhythm on the mound. Now, that may be a tall task, but they feel the little adjustments could lead to things turning around for them.
Thank you, Heidi.
Will Smith.
First pitch on the way. Will Smith is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
There's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if they have to incorporate that into their mindset.
Now another 0-2. To short, hit hard. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And not really much of a chance to recover there as he'll reach first on what undoubtedly will be scored as an infield single.
The batter, number 9.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, Dero, in a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
Gavin Lux will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Well, these guys haven't had too many opportunities yet to test the running game in this one, so they could decide to put a man in motion right here.
1-2 now. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
No runs, just one hit, one error in the ballgame for the Dodgers to this point. Don't quite know where that one missed, but it's not for me to decide. 3-2.
Boy, that's one of the toughest pitches to lay off. A hard breaking ball at the back foot. Tough take on a terrific pitch.
Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Now batting. Center field.
One out, runner at first, and in to hit next, it'll be the ever-versatile Chris Taylor. From the stretch. And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. In to score is the runner from first. It's now a 3-1 ball game.
That's what we refer to in the biz as a hanger right there. He's lucky he's getting this baseball back.
Beatty.
In now, Matt Beatty, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. In there, and he's in control. 0-2 now.
Yeah, this is straight survival mode. Down 0-2. The numbers are definitely not with the batter here.
And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
Always tough for one of these base umpires to make a call on a guy's check swing. It's not a great angle, and everything happens so quickly, so they really have to be paying attention out there. Looking at the replay, I think he got it right, so that's a tip of the cap for the Blue.
First pitch of the AB now, as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. Taylor leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. And that misses. 1-1. And here's a slider for a called strike, and he's behind 1-2 now. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. The 1-2. Popped high in the air. Vossler will put this one away, and the side is retired. It's a run on 2 hits here for L.A. New inning set to get underway, and stepping up as the shortstop, Brandon Crawford.
Brandon Crawford.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch.
You know, a lot of guys don't like to swing at the first pitch. That might be the case with this one right here. Took a wheelhouse fastball, 0-0 center cut. Didn't even give the impression he was swinging.
Popped him up. Beatty over to his left. Makes the play, 1 away.
The batter, number 7, second baseman, Donovan Solano.
Next up, Donovan Solano. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
1 ball, no strikes to count. There's a fastball called for a strike on the inside corner.
One of the best ways to keep a guy uncomfortable is to pound him inside. They're doing that, and this one caught the zone.
We're in the 6th inning here in a 3-1 ball game. Swing and a flare down the line. Beatty ranges back, and he has it for out number 2.
Now batting, third baseman, Jason Vossler.
Next up is Jason Vossler. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. On its way is pitch number 75. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Throw to the plate. Oh, he may have been a little disoriented there or something. That's going to allow his man to reach first safely. Now to bat, Steven Duggar. He went down looking in his last trip to the plate. Has a look, now the pitch. Fastball right back to the mound. And he'll flip it onto first, and with it, that ends the inning. 1 left for San Francisco as the lead remains 3-1. Austin Barnes is going to come off the bench as he'll be asked to lead off the bottom of inning number 6.
Number 15, Austin Barnes.
First offering on its way. As he'll take a look at ball 1. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 1 home run and 11 RBIs. One 1-0 pitch on the way. Now a line drive that's going to be caught by Solano at second. A sizzler that time, but the leadoff man is retired to begin the home 6th. So with 1 away now, let's quickly give you a look at the standings in the National League West entering play today as you see where these 2 teams sit in relation to one another. Next to dig in, Mookie Betts. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. First pitch on the way.
Offensive game plan needs to change right here. They need to get a little bit more aggressive. It's too late to try and work counts.
1 run, 2 hits, and 2 errors thus far on the Dodger line score. Line towards center field, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
You think there's any justice in the game? Watch those 2 at bats. Both of them
number
hit on
13.
the absolute screws.
Second
One's right at one guy, and then one's a single. Go figure.
Muncie.
To the plate now, Max Muncie, as the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. No hits to this point. The 1-0 delivery. Betts. Base runner at first with 1 out. Very weakly on the ground. The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? And what's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
Here's the first pitch to him.
You know, some guys just don't like pulling the trigger in a 0-0 count. They don't like the ambush tactic. They like to calibrate the speed, maybe pick up the break. They want to know everything your ball does before they pull the trigger.
And this one gets away. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. And he misses 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
From the belt, the pitch. This is popped up. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. A runner on first with 2 away. Into right field. That's a base hit. They'll hold at second, and there are 2 aboard now.
Now batting, the catcher,
Here now is Will Smith. As he'll take a look at the pitch too low. It's ball 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is.
Now, that pitch tells me this guy's feeling frisky right now. He's on. He's got everything working.
1-1. Hit in the air to center field. Duggar giving chase. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Victor Gonzalez is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 81.
Into the box, Anthony DeSclafani. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. As the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
A ball and 2 strikes to the Giants pitcher. Here comes the 1-2. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. On the move is Taylor. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
The batter, the first baseman, Charles Gates.
Stepping up is Charles Gates. He bounced out last time up. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Here's a high pop-up. And he'll put this away for the second out.
Now batting, the right fielder, Mike Yastrzemski.
So 2 away now in the San Francisco 7th, and now stepping in is Mike Yastrzemski.
Yeah, he absolutely torched a fastball his last time up. Pretty much a no-doubter, so he's got to be feeling pretty confident right here.
No contact on the sinker there, and he's behind 0-1.
Hey, this guy has come in and just done his job. Period, the end. Chance to toss a scoreless inning right here with 2 down. They're only down 2. A bloop and a blast, and this game's tied.
And he lays off for ball 1. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. The 1-2. Grounded down the third baseline. The next 1-2 pitch. And another foul ball.
Just not able to let that breaking ball travel enough right there. You could see his eyes light up when that popped out of the pitcher's hands, and he just hooked it foul.
Tapped up the first baseline. Seventh pitch of the at-bat coming up. Fouled off. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air, and no one will get this one.
Hey, 5 foul balls in a row. Loving the battle in the box right here, making the pitcher work.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
And he struck him out. A 10-pitch battle, but he finally wears him down as the inning is over. Giants down in order, and it's still 3-1. Last half of the 7th here, and up next will be Gavin Lux.
Always a tall task trying to rally back in the late innings, but I think this game could still turn quickly. A leadoff runner on base right here could be huge to get something going.
Here it comes. And a ball, 1-0.
Man, this guy's had their number all game long. Up, down, in and out. He's pitching very well.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. Now some action out in the Giants bullpen as they'll have both a left-hander and a right-hander get loose. Here's the 1-1. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Dickerson's under it. 1 out.
The center fielder, number 3, Chris Taylor.
1 gone now in the LA 7th, and in to hit next it'll be the ever versatile Chris Taylor. First offering on its way. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. That evens it up 1-1. We're in the 7th inning with a good finish brewing. 3-1 our score. Swing and a liner. And that gets down, and we'll see if that's extra bases. And this will find the wall deep in the corner. And they're able to get the ball in quickly, so he'll be held to a single with 1 away.
Hey, there's a bullet off the wall. The outfielder does a really good job of getting that one in quickly, but I think they had a play there at second base.
Yeah, I'm not sure what's going on there, Dan. I got to believe you're busting it out of the box thinking two until somebody tells you no. I know it would have been a close play, but I think you got to err on the aggressive side right there.
Into the box, Matt Beatty, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1.
Hey, it's always key getting early strikes in the count. This guy's been awesome at it so far. More than 70% of his first pitches have been in the strike zone.
Comes set and the 0-1. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Heading after it is Dickerson. He makes the running play. 2 down.
The left fielder, number 25.
The batter will be Yoshitomo Tsutsugo. 0 for 2 for him so far. He's flied out and popped out. First pitch of the AB on its way.
When you're hitting at the bottom of the order, you better be keyhole in the middle of the plate. You cannot allow pitches like that to go by.
And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control. 0-2.
Hey, it's a game of execution. If the pitcher stays right there, this lineup's going to continue to have a tough time.
And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Dodgers leave 1. Score holds. It's 3-1. So stepping in is Buster Posey. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far.
Number 28, Vossler.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Popped him up. Turner has a play. And that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting, left fielder, Alex Dickerson.
Up next, Alex Dickerson. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch on its way. Ball 1. Pulled toward right center field. Betts has a read on it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
The batter, number 35, shortstop.
And now, Brandon Crawford popped into foul ground his last time up.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
Throw in time, and the side is retired. Giants are down 1-2-3 as the lead remains 3-1. Jose Alvarez is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom. Albert Pujols will try and get his club back into it here as he'll pinch hit to lead off the home half of the 8th. Now the first pitch. He grounds it sharply to third. Reined in. And there's 1 down now. The Giants are into their bullpen now as there are the final numbers for their starter. He was on point from the get-go this evening.
One of the big keys to having a good pitching performance is not being afraid to throw the ball into the strike zone. And this guy certainly wasn't in this one. Didn't allow a walk all game long.
At the plate now, Mookie Betts. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. 1-1 to the Dodgers leadoff man. Alvarez is at least partially known for a good changeup, and it's not just any change of speed pitch. It dances all over the place. One and one, here it is. This for the second baseman, Solano. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
So now to the plate, Max Muncie, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. And he falls behind 0-2. 8th inning of this low-scoring affair. 3-1 our score. Swing and a liner. And that'll make him 1 for 4 in this one.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Kept his shoulders square, his hands inside the baseball, and was able to fight off a good, nice executed pitch for a knock.
Stepping in now, Justin Turner, as he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1. Singled last time up. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Muncie is off of first with 2 away. And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for Kenley Jansen enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th.
Kenley.
At the plate now is Donovan Solano. He flew out in his last AB. Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Bouncer to the left side. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
Up next to the Dodgers, the third baseman, Jason Vossler.
Now to the plate, Jason Vossler. An error allowed him to reach base in his last appearance. First pitch on its way. In there for strike 1. Jansen, a right-hander going 6'5", has been enjoying a great season, and fans have noticed he's currently leading all closers in all-star votes.
Hey, hats off to this guy right now. It wouldn't have been my first guess if I was thinking about who was leading at this position. But you know what? He's played very well this year, and the fans certainly have taken notice.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Lifted the other way down the left field line. Left fielder giving chase. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Steven Duggar.
So now into the box is Steven Duggar, grounded out in his last at bat. First offering on its way. A ball and no strikes.
Well, that's a tough call for Blue right there. Either way you call it, somebody doesn't like it. But hey,
Pulls this one high and deep to right center field. And he gets there, makes the running play, and that ends the inning. Giants down in order, and it's still 3-1. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Jake McGee comes on looking for a save here in the bottom of the ninth inning. All set for the bottom of the ninth. And that brings up Will Smith. First pitch on its way. Late swing there at the breaking ball. Must have been looking for something else.
What I love right there is just the freedom in that hack. He ain't trying to do anything but hit the baseball as far as he can.
He's set. Here's the 0-1.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
Here's a little chopper up the middle. He's got it. On to first, and that is a huge out to start the bottom of the ninth.
And this is not an easy play where you have to range to your right. He really didn't have a chance to get his feet set, so this is all arm. Nicely done.
At the plate, Gavin Lux, as he will take a look at strike one on a fastball right down the pipe. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And it's quickly 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. One out, nobody on. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game. Now to the plate, here is Chris Taylor. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1.
Well, that backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's a very effective pitch. If you can hit the outside corner of that pitch, it's unhittable.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Count is 1-2 now. The Dodgers down to their final strike. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Throw to first here is in time to record the final out, and the Giants will add one more to their winning streak as this ball game is over. Tonight's ball game comes to a close, 3-1 the final. San Francisco led this game from the third inning on and never wavered. Anthony DeSclafani earned his 5th win of the year. Jake McGee records the save, his 12th of the season. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plezak and Heidi Watney on the field, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB Network. Have a good night, everybody.